Writing time.
Hello people, how you been for a bit? I've been okay, I've not been too bad. I still haven't seen Heartless anywhere at the moment. I'm going to talk to Queen Bee Beth about Heartless and try to think what would stop him permanently from bothering me. I'm also going to ask Queen Bee Beth, does she know like any other secret villains that I don't know of? What I got to tell you, well apart from Heartless, I'll be going to see Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse very soon with Kiefer. And on the next episode I'll tell you what I think about it. And no, don't worry about spoilers. I won't say anything about the movie. Oh no, not spoilers. Shall spoilers, otherwise I'm gonna cancel your show. Okay. Oh come on, you know I wouldn't say. So if I see any new movie, I wouldn't say a single thing about it, because if you haven't seen the movie yet, that wouldn't be fair, wouldn't it? Have I seen Into the Spider-Verse? I have, a month ago with Kiefer when he came to my house for a sleepover. Brilliant it is, and it was unexpected for me. I was quite surprised. You're probably thinking, why? Well, that's because there's one. Well, actually, it's the creativity, it is. If you haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse yet, I highly recommend it. I've never been a Spider-Man fan, but I do like Miles, which is the main character from Into the Spider-Verse. You said about saying there's one unexpected character that you really like. Are you going to tell us that? How do you know? I was going to say that there's one character that made me very impressive. I'm going to let you have a guess on that. Oh no, I'm not guessing again. I had it on this show. Why does it made up to 98 episodes? Oh Jesus, 98. It should have been cancelled after the first season. Here we go again, the criticisms thanks to Heartless. Wherever you are, Heartless, knock it off. It could be anywhere at any time. Queen Bee Beth, me and her are going to go for a ride together very shortly. In fact, she should be here by now. It's because obviously we've not been spending hanging around time together for a while, and I do apologise if I'm not making much sense. What are you gibbering about, eh? You know, sometimes it's getting to the point where you've been making entertainment for 12 years. Your brain can overload, shall we say? Well, actually, I think she might be outside by now. Are you going to come with us so we can just ride together? And don't worry about Heartless. I know what he looks like. Queen Bee has been telling me about him. And, I'm sorry for the pauses. My brain is not functioning properly. That's because I'm getting old. Yeah, you should retire. I'm not that old. Yeah, I may be older than who I was, but I'm not near the age of your fruitcake. Doom and gloom and grey and rain. Once I deal with you, Heartless, it'll be the end of you. If it takes me up to 200 episodes. Oh no, not 200 episodes. Oh jeez, no, not again. And don't even go to criticising about another season of Lewis Dogs. Oh my god. Can someone pass me a knife so I can cut my arm with it? Stop it. I put too much effort onto this show, and Heartless is ruining you. Yeah, Queen Beth will be waiting for me. Are you going to go to her? I am. Yeah, I need to have a word with her. Yeah, there she is. I'll talk to her about Heartless, and see what we can do, because this can't go on. This is not the last time you're hearing from me, Heartless. Stop talking to yourself. Yeah, you said it, it's so dirty, boy. Will you act like your age for once and stop? I mean, why are you still stealing sweeties and trying to copy someone else's homework? You're embarrassing yourself, you know. Get on with it. Thanks to you. I don't know why you even watch this show. Yeah, you make a good point for once. I don't know, I will watch it because there is nothing else on. Well, change the channel then if you don't like watching this show. Then you won't be wasting time. Just get on Queen Bee Beth already! Jeez, saying that in capital letters. You never appreciate something until it's too late. I think you've been teasing me with that for God knows how long. We'll talk about that later. And I'll deal with you later, Heartless! Come on. It's such a beautiful day, isn't it, Queen Bee Beth? It's just nice just to spend time together for a change rather than having to do something serious.
It does make a change. Every time we see each other apart from when we first met, we always either have to fight someone or stop villains from creating disruption to a world we live in. Where shall we fly around to?
I'm not too fussed where we fly to. It's just spending time together is what really matters most.
I know we talked about this, Lewis. But are you aware of Heartless by any chance?
I am completely well aware of about Heartless. You won't get the best out of me unlike Rotten Reality did before. Maybe at some point when we have a break, we should talk about it, Queen Bee Beth, and see... Well, I mean, see if we can find the best solution for us, because I think Heartless might be more dangerous than Rotten Reality is. I don't know where he came from. I don't know. I just don't know. He's a weird mystery to me.
Life can be full of weirdness and mysteries. But we'll discuss about Heartless later. You do deserve a well-earned reward break, from solving mysteries like the creepy voice, to dealing with whatever you are sorting out in your personal life. You have such a massive balancing life, that you're sometimes struggling to keep the balance on its right angle. But the more you learn for yourself and the more understanding you know about the rigged planet, the better you get at facing issues and having to go through more than 2 or 3 things in one day. I'm proud of you, Lewis Teagle. Even despite you don't have thousands of audience viewers, you never give up and you keep getting better each year. People will not always be with you in your journey, but your impact is what they are appreciative for the most of all from you. Your future is brighter than you think.
Well, thank you, Queen Bee Beth. I do try my hardest to living a life that what life is supposed to be about. I've always had to create something from nothing. I had to make the nothing to something, from my own creation. Let's fly around and let's just see what has changed over the lands pretty much.
Let's explore and enjoy our time together for the first time. In a very long time. Lewis. A lot of areas has changed. Even the coronavirus has seemed to be a thing in the past now. People don't wear masks or distanced from each other unlike 3 years ago. Life always keeps changing.
It certainly does, Queen Bee Beth. People change, TV changes, a lot of things change throughout each year. Even comparing my last season on Lewis, I was comparing to the current one my audience has been watching over time. You think about them two together, this and the last season, those seasons are very different separately because my third season was in 2 years ago, and my current season, which is nearly coming up to its 100th episode, it started in September and it's ending in the summertime. Can you believe that Lewis has nearly got onto its 100th episode, Queen Bee Beth?
I am very surprised that this show has got so far in nearly 4 years, and your show has reached 98 episodes. I'm proud of you for not giving up on this show. If you did, people wouldn't know who I was. Or Jonathan Jack. Or whoever else they've met on Lewis Vlogs. Is Lewis Vlogs getting a 5th season by any chance? I think I would tune into it if I'm featured.
That is behind closed doors for now, Queen Bee Beth. I think people might be interested in seeing another season of Lewis Vlogs. But then some people will go, "Oh no, not again. Goodbye, cruel world." Yeah, I think some people might be like that because Heartless has been controlling their mindsets. Some of them say they wish the show was cancelled in a very cheeky way. I always try my best to impress my audience, but they can be a bit stubborn and a bit tight sometimes, shall we say?
Oh, come on, Lewis. Me and the audience knows you're just saying those things from yourself and you're making up these silly answers. But I do understand you only do that is to entertain your viewers. Let's have a break and chat about Heartless.
That was a really nice day with Queen Bee Beth. She knows how to get rid of Heartless once and for all. But it's not going to be easy though. She'll be recruiting Queen Wasp Wendy. She would recruit Jonathan Jack, but he's in repairs at the moment. She might ask about Daniel and Henrietta about Heartless, but they're currently at the apartment at the moment. I think Daniel might think about moving into Paul's apartment. He told me a while ago. Henrietta does work at the apartment, but she still lives in my old bedroom, she does. And speaking of Paul's apartment, I saw Alan Bergerton, I have. Unfortunately, he did try to get his job back, but he told me that he can't because of their rules and regulations. Alan can visit the apartment as like a previous colleague as a visitor, but he can't work there anymore because of their law rules. Alan's currently looking for a new job elsewhere, but I'm sure you'll see Alan Bergerton still. That's what he told me when he came to my bungalow a month ago, somewhere like that. So yeah, now we've got some more clarified information for you and me. Now, I think I might go and do my dinner. It's not easy going to get rid of Heartless, but eventually we will. And can you believe it as well that Lewis Vlogs is nearly on to its 100th episode? I'm quite surprised myself. Nearly 4 years of Lewis Vlogs, and the 100th milestone episode is just only, not the next episode, but the episode after. It's going to be big, I'm telling you. Now, I better get on with some dinner and get on with some other things. As much as I would like to spend time with you lot, it's time to say goodbye. So, bye-bye everybody. Bye-bye, and see you next time. And well, you probably give me a bit of a confusing look, and you... Oh, is it because I mentioned a 100th episode? That's gotta be it. What's your favourite episode of Lewis Vlogs from the very beginning up until now? There's got to be at least one episode that you love the most. We don't like any of them. Every episode just gets worse and worse and worse and worse.
I had a bad it with the show. I'm dehydrating. I can't breathe. Until the show gets cancelled, I think I'm on my last legs.
You're not really kidding. To be honest, I can't be bothered to be super jokey right now. See you soon. I'm gonna get myself a drink and get on with my dinner.
Wow, Kate Napicopter. I feel relaxed and amazed after flying in your helicopter today. We even saw Queen Bee Beth and Lewis earlier.
I know, Hugh Jackson. Our time together is closer than ever before. I'm loving our time like this.
Hey, Hugh Jackson and Kate Napicopter. Have either of you seen Chia-Ling Heliponter? None of us has saw her for ages.
I have no idea, Graham Gareth. I haven't seen Kaya Ling for some time.
She did told me a little while ago after Valentine's Day that she is flying over to London on her helicopter to see her brother as he is poorly in hospital, and Chia-Ling is worried about him. I speculated that Chia-Ling has been sleeping at her brother's house for some time. That's the reason why she hasn't been around in this apartment for a bit, you two.
I see. Poor Chia-Ling Heliponter. She has been through so much since 2021. Paul Perkinson told me about Chia-Ling when I first started to work with Beth Bumblehug earlier this year. Have you been looking after Chia-Ling's helicopter rides again, Kate?
I have certainly for some time, Sarah Soft. I have looked after Chia-Ling's business even back in 2021 when she was visiting her late mother in hospital back in China. Chia-Ling deserves a massive reward for going through so much trouble with her relatives and personal problems. It's been too much for Chia-Ling to take in.
How about Kate Napicopter, that you bring Chia-Ling some flowers from the florist shop, and give her £100 spending money so Chia-Ling could treat herself to whatever she likes?
That sounds like a good idea, Graham Gareth. I'll give Kaya Ling the £100 and Kate could get the flowers for Kaya Ling herself.
I'll sort out all of this tomorrow as I'm tired now after been flying with my boyfriend all day today. Come on, Hugh Jackson, let's watch a movie together in my bedroom.
With your new smart TV, sure thing, Mrs. Jackson.
Aww. Hugh Jackson and Kate Napicopter are boyfriend and girlfriend Graham Gareth. Isn't that sweet?
Hugh and Kate are lucky to be together, Sarah. Hugh Jackson is luckier than me.
Aww. Never mind, Graham. Everyone is lucky in different ways.
I have to agree with you, Sarah. We are lucky in something.